how can our Nissans be better than anybody else's Nissans, is what you're asking me, right? Because they're all created equal. Yeah, they're all created equal, Fred, no doubt about that. But once they get to the dealership, a dealer's got the option to make them better. We have opted to make them better. No other Nissan store around here has. Now, how can they be better? Well, number one, Nissan comes with a 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty, right?
Yes, yes.
Not our Nissans. Our powertrain warranty is for as long as you own that vehicle. 100,000 miles, 1,000,000 miles, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, doesn't matter. As long as you keep that vehicle serviced according to the factory recommended intervals, your powertrain is covered.
So what's the catch?
There is no catch, all right? Now, obviously, we'd like to have you do the services here, because if you do that, we'll keep all the records for you. But if you choose to have the services done somewhere else, just make sure you keep those records. Now, if something breaks, of course, we'd like to have the opportunity to fix the car for you. But if you're not around here anymore, you want to take it someplace else, as long as there's an ASE certified technician, we will pay that service facility to fix your vehicle, subject to a small deductible.
So
Okay.
you say that, how much are the oil changes here?
Oil changes here with tire rotations are about 80 bucks. Oh, that would be for someone who didn't buy their Nissan here though. Because for you, they're going to be this many dollars, as in zero. Lifetime oil changes and tire rotations on us. They're not free. We're paying for them. But we're paying for them because we know that once you get a taste of our service department, you're never going to go anywhere else for a couple different reasons. Number one, we take care of you. Number two, we're going to buy your oil changes and tire rotations. We're also going to take care of your state inspections. Now, by the way, how often do you get your oil changed?
Probably every 5,000 miles.
And how many times a year would that be?
2 or 3.
Okay, let's just say it's 2 to be conservative. That's 160 bucks a year that we're going to save you. And how long do you plan on keeping the vehicle?
Wow, I got 84-month
So at least 5 years, because I can do the math there. That's $800 we're going to keep in your pocket. And what's the state inspection cost?
20 bucks, 25.
There's another $100 we're going to keep in your pocket. But we're not going to stop there. Fred, a lot of people, in fact, most people, declare their biggest fear when they walk onto a car dealer's lot is the fear of paying too much. Is that one of your concerns today?
Yeah.
What I'm going to say next is going to sound crazy, Fred, but we put this policy in writing. It is literally impossible for you to pay too much for one of our Nissans. Now, how can that be? Well, we've got a best value guarantee, and it works very, very simply. Once you take delivery today, we're going to give you 5 days. Check out any other Nissan website in this country. You know you can find the same vehicle because we basically all carry the same inventory. If you find the same vehicle, you buy from us. Advertised for a lower price, and it comes with the same options, features, and benefits that ours does. Fred, just show us the website and we'll cut you a check back for the difference. No questions asked. Now, when was the last time a dealer put that kind of policy in writing for you?
I've never seen it. So.
We're not going to stop there. Another fear people have, and it stops people from buying cars and trucks every single day, is the fear of getting stuck with the wrong vehicle. That can't happen here. We've got an exchange policy. All right, we're going to give you a 3-day test drive, basically. We're going to ask you not to put more than 300 additional miles on the odometer. We're going to ask you not to run into anything because you got to bring it back in the same condition. But during those first 3 days, Fred, if you decide it's not the right vehicle, bring the sucker on back. We'll exchange it for another. So, Fred, are our Nissans better than anybody else's Nissans?
Oh, yeah. Sounds like a good plan.
Carson, you need to learn it that well.
Gotcha.
Okay? Because what you've got here is you have a competitive advantage. But Christian, if you don't know how to communicate it, Aubrey, if you're not getting these people fired up on the phone, if you can't communicate it as well as I do, doesn't have to be exactly like I do it, but if you don't communicate it as well as I communicate it, you're not going to sell the number of vehicles you could otherwise sell, make the gross profit that you could otherwise make, and create a happier customer.